So I've been seeing a lot of content on different social media platforms in regards to Olandria Carthen and Cierra Ortega, both contestants on Love Island USA Season 7. So today's topic is divine era, when the world calls black women mistakes and they turn it into magic. So you ever notice how every time a dark-skinned black woman starts winning, the internet glitches? The comment section's filled with talk of swaps, conspiracies, and stolen destinies. It's like people can't believe she earned it, so they rewrite the reality. This video isn't about rumor, it's about why the rumor feels believable, why society treats some women like the main program and others like a 404 computer error. Tonight, we're debugging that system. And let me give you some context where the destiny swap talk came from. The phrase destiny swap didn't fall out of the sky. It bubbled up from fan culture, TikTok edits, Reddit threads, side-by-side clips, where people were searching for a pattern. One woman's storyline dimmed, another's light grew, and the internet reached for myth. Viewers called it a swap, a cosmic trade-off, instead of what it was, real-world timing, chemistry, and bias colliding. The story spread because it played into something older than reality TV. The belief that when a dark-skinned black woman shines, the system must have malfunctioned. And it's at the stage. The reality TV culture runs on scarcity. There's always one it girl, one spotlight, and one slot. It's quite evident. When a dark-skinned woman rises, the fandom treats it like a system crash. You hear whispers of something went wrong. But maybe what went wrong was the bias in the code, not the woman in the spotlight. We see error messages and bias. Every rumor, every conspiracy is really an error message flashing from our collective subconscious. 404 Cierra. The system can't locate the file called Black Woman Deserving Softness. That's colorism in digital form. When the image doesn't match the algorithm's bias, the page won't load. Okay, let's talk about colorism as algorithmic code. Colorism is legacy software. It was written centuries ago to favor proximity to whiteness, lighter tones, looser curls, smaller features. Every movie casting, brand campaign, and dating show storyline still runs on that outdated code. So when a darker-skinned woman steps in and thrives, the old program panics. The machine screams error. When really, it's just witnessing an update. So look at the esoteric frame 404 as spiritual symbol. Let's translate 404 into spiritual language. In computer code, 404 means the link you click doesn't exist. In esoteric code, it means the universe is refusing to repeat an old pattern. So the woman who was supposed to fit society's template, lighter, safer, more palatable, disappears. Cierra. Because the universe said, we're done with that file. And in her place, a new template uploads, one that looks like truth. And let's take a look at Olandria's quote.
Having parents that had me in the 10th grade, obviously I was a mistake. There's no question about that. I was not planned at all. But I always told myself I want to be the best mistake my parents ever made. So I think that really pushed me to be the best person I can actually be, and especially knowing that siblings are looking up to me and things like that. I could say it was points in my life where I felt like I had more reasons to give up than to keep going. But in those moments in time, I just kept reminding myself, you know what? You know where you come from. Try to be better than that. I think that just keeps me going for the most part.
I want to be the best mistake my parents ever made. That line hit me like prophecy, because it isn't just about family, it's about existence itself. The world called her a mistake, and she said, then I'll be the masterpiece of the era. That's the spiritual glow up, turning accident into architecture. The universe writes its best code through what we call mistakes. She's proof that the glitch was the gateway. That's divine chaos and the reboot. Every major evolution in history started with a crash. The system breaks, the screen goes black, and something new boots up. That's how social change works. When black women demand space to be adored, to be complicated, to be soft, the old world sees it as a malfunction. But it's not malfunction, it's maintenance, the divine reboot. Now let's take a look at Misogynoir in The Machine. Misogynoir, that toxic cocktail of racism and sexism, is the firewall that keeps the update from installing. It tells us only one version of femininity is worthy of love. But every time a dark-skinned woman refuses to shrink, the firewall weakens. The system can't delete her anymore. So the code keeps rewriting itself to include her softness, her brilliance, her joy. And that's the spiritual debug. If you zoom out, this isn't about TV or gossip. It's a mirror showing how we process power and worth. The code 404 Cierra is really a call to introspection. The error isn't her, the error is us. Our unwillingness to imagine a world where dark-skinned women are effortlessly loved. And we need a resolution. The best mistake as cosmic design. Because Olandria called herself a mistake, but she's the system's favorite correction. Maybe every so-called error is just the universe pushing an update we weren't ready for. Maybe the most radical act a black woman can perform is to live loudly as the proof that accidents can be divine. Because in cosmic code, perfection is static, but mistakes create movement. And here's the twist in the myth people built around this whole destiny swapping thing regarding Olandria and Cierra. Is what I call the inverted error. They said Cierra was 404, the missing file, because they couldn't process what happened to her.
So I finally understand why they are calling Cierra 404. It's because that means error, Cierra. Oh my gosh, y'all are so, oh my gosh.
Y'all got it. Y'all really got it, cause how do you guys think of this stuff?
I think the 404 thing is so funny. You guys are clever as hell. Like, the internet never ceases to amaze me.
She should have been the one chosen for all the success and everything that Olandria is gaining right now. But the story itself shows why the rumor caught fire. The world expected Olandria to be the error. A dark-skinned woman, loved, openly, celebrated loudly. The old code said that Olandria was the error. So when she thrived, the algorithm flipped, the labels reversed. The one society tagged as a mistake became the proof that the program could evolve. That's the real destiny swap. Not between two women, but between two worldviews. The glitch didn't happen in them, it happened in us. The universe looked at the script, found a bias, and said 404 Cierra in system thinking. Olandria's so-called mistake became divine design. And if you've ever been told you weren't supposed to be here, just remember, the only thing that crashed was the code that tried to limit you. The update's already here. A world where love looks like nicolandria. A man loving a dark-skinned black woman openly, proudly, and without fear. A world where that kind of love isn't an error, and it can't be shut down. So if you made it all the way here, congrats. You're officially one of us. Go ahead, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. We're chasing that 500 mark, and trust me, we're bringing that kind of value that makes it worth every click. And until next time, bye.